Overthinking is a poison. It is a thief that steals our peace, a silent enemy that feeds on our fears, our doubts, and our anxieties. Yet, it is not some invincible beast. It can be tamed, subdued, and ultimately defeated. But to do so, we must arm ourselves with the wisdom of the ancients, with the insights of those who have walked this path before us. We must turn to the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In those words lies a profound truth. Our minds are the architects of our reality. Overthinking is not born from the events that happen to us, but from our interpretations of those events. It is not the external world that troubles us, but our perception of it. Imagine for a moment that you are standing in the midst of a storm. The wind is howling, the rain is pouring down, and the sky is dark. You could feel fear, panic, and despair. Or you could feel a sense of calm, knowing that the storm will pass, that the sun will shine again. This is the power of perception. It is not the storm that matters, but how we choose to face it. Epictetus, the slave-turned-philosopher, taught that we should not seek to control events, but to control our responses to them. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters, he said. Overthinking, then, is a failure of response. It is a surrender to the illusion that we can control the uncontrollable. It is a refusal to accept the reality that some things are beyond our grasp. We must remember always that we are not powerless. We are not victims of fate, blown about by the winds of chance. We are warriors of the mind, masters of our own fate. We have within us the strength to stand firm, to remain calm, to act with reason and purpose. We are not slaves to our thoughts. We are the masters of them. Seneca, the great Roman statesman and philosopher, warned against the dangers of living in the future. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Overthinking is the art of living in the future, of imagining all the ways that things could go wrong, all the disasters that could befall us. It is a form of self-torture, a voluntary submission to pain. But there is another way, a way of strength, of courage, of inner peace. It is the way of the Stoics. It is the way of living in the present, of accepting what is, of focusing on what we can control. It is the way of taking each day as it comes, of facing each challenge with calmness and composure, of finding joy in the simple act of being alive. We must, therefore, strive to cultivate a mind that is clear, calm, and untroubled. A mind that is free from the chains of overthinking, free from the weight of unnecessary fears and anxieties. We must strive to live in accordance with nature, to accept the flow of life, to embrace the present moment with open arms. In this endeavor, we are not alone. We stand alongside the great Stoic philosophers, alongside Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, and many others. We are part of a timeless tradition, a tradition of wisdom, of strength, of resilience. We are part of a tradition that teaches us that true power lies not in wealth or fame or fortune, but in the mastery of oneself. So, the next time you find yourself caught in the web of overthinking, remember this: you have a choice. You can choose to let your thoughts control you, to let them dictate your emotions, your actions, your life. Or you can choose to take control, to master your thoughts, to live with purpose and clarity and peace. We have within us the power to conquer overthinking, to rise above our doubts and fears, to live a life of inner tranquility. We have within us the power to become the masters of our own destiny. This is the power of Stoicism. This is the power of self-control. This is the power of the mind, and it is a power that we all possess. Let us then embrace this power. Let us live as true Stoics. Let us strive for self-control and fortitude. Let us overcome our destructive emotions, and let us above all find peace in the midst of the storm. For the storm will pass, and we will remain strong, unshaken, and free.